What's up, kings and queens? We are back. Four of our very best NBA player props coming up. Let's get it.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to your line from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice on the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay me.
Okay. It's been a while. Haven't heard that in quite some time. I think we haven't made a video in about 5 days, so I apologize for my absence. I had a very, very big weekend. I have been fatigued. I've been tired, so I've given myself a well-earned break, but we are back. I've got 4 NBA plays for you, all singles. Haven't got a value one out just yet, but if you are interested in seeing that, join the Discord. Everything I place is in there. Want to get your feedback on something. Been working on my jump shot. I just need to get some feedback on it. What do you think of this? Is that Klay Thompson or is that Klay Thompson? I want you to rate the jumper. Tell me what you think about the release. Am I getting green lights in my next game? Let me know in the comment section. For those of you who are tuning in live, let me know in the comment section of this. If you have any questions, happy to answer them. But quite some time. Haven't got the accountability tracker up. I think we're still up quite a fair bit, but hopefully we can add to that today. We've got 4 player picks for you. First one, we're going to tackle the man in the thumbnail. We're looking at Zion Williamson. So I've got him for over 4.5 assists plus 15 points. It's $1.88. The reason why I've added the 15 points in there is because his odds to get these assists are a little bit short, but for very good reason. So he's covered this assist line now in 5 consecutive games. He's got a great matchup against Utah today, who do allow a lot of points to the power forward position. One thing that you do need to keep into consideration, that this big motherfucker Walker Kessler is back in the starting lineup for Utah, which gives them some added rim protection. So that should won't discourage Zion from driving, but he'll be there to meet him in most opportunities. I think what that does is going to open up more drive and dish opportunities for Zion Williamson. We have seen his assists come from a lot of handoffs to Brandon Ingram, a lot of driving kicks to some corner threes. The pace is going to be behind this one. Utah give up a whole lot of points. So, like in Zion Williamson, drive and kick game, some handoffs to Brandon Ingram to cover this assist line. If you're looking at his points, he's covered 15 points in 95% of his last 41 games. 39 of 41 games, he scored 15 points. He's done it in every single game this year. Takes that from $1.72 all the way up to $1.88. Let's go, Zion. His point line is 25.5. I think he will get very close to it. So it really depends on the impact that Walker Kessler has. I, for one, am not going to be taking that, but I do think the line set at the very right price at the moment. So that's up to you whether you want to take that. But I'm all on board with Zion to get these assists. Our next play, we're looking at Philadelphia versus the LA Lakers. And no, it's not Joel Embiid. It is not Anthony Davis. It's not Maxey, and it's not LeBron James. We're taking DeAnthony Melton over 7.5 rebounds and assists. Now, he's only covered this in 56% so far this season, 56% of his games, but he has covered this in 4 of his last 5. And the reason being is that his minutes are up. He's averaged 27 minutes per game when Kelly Oubre was in the lineup. He's now had 8 games without him. He's seeing 33 minutes per game, and he's covered this line in 6 of those 8 games. He does have a great matchup against the Lakers, who allow the 2nd most rebounds and 7th most assists to shooting guards this season. So jump on DeAnthony Melton. He's been killing it lately, and he's going to kill it for us once again. Let's go. Staying in the same game. Not too much analysis on this one. This is more of something I've been winning on for quite some time, and I thought I'd just share it with you. Taking D'Angelo Russell over 2.5 rebounds. I think this is $1.74 at the minute. But he's played 17 games so far this season. He's covered this line in 14. He's hit 2.5 rebounds in 9 consecutive games. When I first started jumping on this play, I think I might have shared a video on it. I said he's covered this in 5 consecutive games, and I've been backing him in every game since. So it's 4 straight winners, and I'm going to keep taking it until it dicks me. D'Angelo Russell over 2.5 rebounds. And the final play for you. Simple one. Little same game multi in the Portland v. Indiana. My bad. I pushed the wrong button and kicked myself out. Portland v Indiana. We're looking at the same game multi. Jeremy Grant, Brogdon. Grant for 20, Brogdon for 15. It's $1.90. So, firstly, the pace of this game is going to be through the roof. So I think there's going to be a lot of points scored. Taking these guys purely on consistency. Portland don't have too much. Ayton has a good matchup tonight against Miles Turner, so he might be someone that you add to this. But so does Shaedon Sharpe. I think most of the Portland players have a good chance to cover their lines today, but I'm leaning on these two vets. Firstly, Brogdon. He's covered this in 9 of 11 games, averaging 17 points per game. You could even just take his line of 17.5, but it could get a little bit dicey because a lot of games he finishes on 18 points on the dot. Jeremy Grant is the leading point scorer for the Portland Trailblazers. He's averaging 23 points per game. He's covered 20 points in 11 of 16 games. He does have a good matchup against Indiana, who allow a lot of points to power forwards as well. But look, the main reason I'm taking this, Portland are underdogs. The Pacers play at a ridiculous pace. They're allowing 125 points per game. They struggled on the defensive side of the ball, especially plays in the backcourt and on the wings. I do like these guys to cover this fairly easily. Grant for 20 points, Brogdon for 15. Now, there's a few leans that I am looking at tomorrow, so I just want to share it with you. Obviously, Joel Embiid, his assist numbers have been crazy. His line's at 5.5 at the moment, but it's only at $1.70. Looking at his past performance, he's had 4, 5, 3, 7, and 4 assists against the LA Lakers. Against Anthony Davis, he's gone under this number every time. But in saying that, no James Harden, different Embiid. He's distributing the ball much better than he has in the past. Might have a look at that. 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists is another play that I'm looking at for Joel Embiid, but we shall see. I was thinking of taking Anthony Davis for 30 points, 12 rebounds, pretty juicy odds, but at the same time, Anthony Davis is playing with an injury, and if Joel Embiid decides to get physical with him, I won't be too surprised if we see Anthony Davis lead this game with an injury. But as always, my final plays aren't decided. I'm definitely on these 4. But if there are any other players, jump into the Discord. All of that is free. The link for that is in the description box below. We'll get back to hitting these videos out to you on the daily. But for those of you who have tuned in live, I appreciate y'all. Love you from the bottom of my heart. And for those of you who are tuning in a little bit later, best of luck to you. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think of my jumper. Is that Clay? Is that Steph? Or do I look like Joakim Noah? Let me know in the comment section. We need to get that green light.
Sub to the channel cause your boy's getting busy. Coming to your line from the west side of Sydney. We've got the free picks and the juice on the daily. It's all free, you don't even have to pay.